Hello and Namaste. My name is Jatin Chawla, aka Kal Yogi. I'll be taking a hip session today. We'll be stretching, we'll be toning, just a beginner session. A few props might come handy, like a bolster, pillow, maybe a blanket and a block. Whenever you're ready, find me in a lying down position onto the mat and let's begin. We start this hip routine by bringing both the knees close to our chest. Close to our chest. Hold the knees and start making circles of your knees here. Take them to extreme corners like you're lifting the hips up and setting them back down with circular motion. Inhale and exhale. Take it slow. Inhale. To the other side, let it come down with a circular rotation and exhale it out. Take one more round, and when you reach in center, start going reverse. Do not forget to breathe mindfully here. Remember, there's no shallow breathings in whole of this session. Breathing mindfully, breathing longer. Take one more such circle and then stop back to the center. The knees are close to your chest by now. Now set your knees down to the floor. Not the knees, I mean the feet. Like Setu Bandha Asana, like we're getting ready for bridge pose. So दोनों पैर जमीन पर है, पैरों में distance है more than the hip level, probably about shoulder amount of distance. Now you're gonna place your right foot onto the left knee like into half Padmasana. Yeah? Right वाले पैर का ankle जाएगा left वाले पैर के घुटने के ठीक ऊपर हाफ पद्मासन की तरह. यहां से आप अपने हिप्स को उठाना चालू करेंगे फॉर द ब्रिज पोज. सो लिफ्ट योर हिप्स अप टू इट्स हाईएस्ट एंड देन इंटरलॉक योर फिंगर्स राइट बिलो योर हिप्स. Draw your arms in, draw the shoulder blades close to each other and lift your hips up to the highest. Exhale, bring them back down. Let your hips touch your hands. With an inhalation, lift it back up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop it. One last round. Inhale, come up. And exhale, drop it back down. This time you can lose that interlace in your hands and once again broaden up your shoulder blades. The next thing what we're doing is, since ये जो आपका right वाला पैर left वाले घुटने के ऊपर रखा हुआ है, आप इस पूरे leg के setup को left side पर drop कर देंगे, ऐसा का ऐसा ही. Drop this setup of your leg towards the left side and hold that right पैर का ankle with your left hand. Once you've got that grip, this is kind of a twisting stretch for us where we're working on the hip flexors. So if you just bring your right hand to your hip bone and right hand to your right hip bone and start pressing it to the ground. Neck remains neutral. Keep breathing here. Take a few breaths. Lose that grip. Bring the whole setup back to center where it was before. And now pull this setup of your legs close to yourselves, close to your chest. So initially hold it from the left thigh and pull it closer. Keep breathing out. And if you feel that you can go for more, hold the shin bone of yours rather than the thigh. You can hold the left pair ka shin bone and then pull it closer to yourselves. Breathe here for a few rounds. On each exhalation, try pulling it in closer to you. With this last exhalation, let this setup come back to its original place where we had started it from. Still, the right foot is there on the left knee. We have not lost that setup of the legs yet. Now what you're going to do is take your left leg and take it to the outer edge of the mat. Left pair ko slightly left side par khiska do, and now drop both your knees towards the right side. Once we're there, see if the left knee also comes down in contact with the floor. It might not, and that's completely all right. What you do is you press the left hip down to the floor rather than the knee. Works just the same. 2 more breaths here. And with the exhalation, lift it back up. Come back to the center. Bring that left foot back into the mat and take this right leg down. Now lift the left leg up. Place its ankle on your right knee. Yeah. Let's do that. Bring both your palms close to your hips. Press them down. With the exhalation, lift your hips up for bridge pose, Setu Bandh Asana. Interlock your fingers, draw the shoulder blades close to each other, keep your hips lifted up, bring this left pair ka knee down like you're doing half Padmasana with it, but lift the hips up to its highest. Exhale, bring them back down, let your hips tap your hands. With an inhalation, lift it back up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. Lift up. Exhale, back down. Last one, lift it up. And exhale, back down. Loose that interlace in your hands. Let your shoulder blades broaden up. Keep the same setup on your legs and drop this towards the right side. दोनों पैरों को right side पर गिरने दो. Right side पर सिमरन मैम आप गलत side पर लेके जा रहे हैं. Please remember what your right and left is. Hold your left पैर का ankle with your right hand. Left hand comes on your left hip bone and you try pressing it down to the ground. Try bringing your left hip down to the ground by pressing your hip bone. Breathe here. Find that stretch to your hip flexors. Bring the legs back to center. Inhale with me And exhale, bring both the legs close to your chest, just the way they are. Either you hold it from your thigh, and if you can reach out for the shin bone, might as well hold your shin bone and then pull the legs closer to you. Keep your toes also flexed in. Breathe here thrice. Let your legs come back down with the same setup being in there. Do not lose the legs. Now take your right foot slightly out towards the right side at the edge of your mat and drop both the knees towards the left side. All the way down. See if your right knee touches the floor or not. See if your right hip also does the same. And if both of them are lifted up from the ground, you might want to press either of the things down. Pressing the hip is rather easier this time. And it's okay if none of them touches the floor. That's completely alright. If you still find that stretch, be here and breathe here. Lift them back up. Take that right foot back into the mat at the center of your mat. Let your left leg go down. Now bring both your feet close to yourselves and get yourselves into a happy baby pose. So you've got to hold the pinkies of your legs from the outside edge. Open up your legs a little bit such that the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling. And from this point, you start bringing the knees down to the ground. Start pressing them first. Hold it here for a while. Breathe here. And then maybe rock yourselves side to side. Bring one knee down to the floor, in contact with the floor. And then get back to the center. Hug your knees together. Rock yourselves back and forth. With that, come up to sits. Let's switch to mountains pose, guys. Come on. Take your hands back and straight away get yourselves into the first mountain, first down dog, first Adho Mukha Svanasana of this session. So with a little bit of distance between your feet, spread the fingers of your palms, start crushing one heel down to the floor, press in through the shoulders at the same time and breathe out a little extra. Make sure the arms are straight. Let's inhale and lift the right leg up. Bend its knee. Stay right there. Bring a little soft bend in your left knee as well. And exhale, take that right knee in between your palms. The knee I'm talking about, not the foot. Yeah, we got to bring the knee here. Take this right foot out a little towards the left side. Draw the left leg all the way back. Slide it back. Now see if you need props here. If the hips are way too up and you cannot settle down with your hips, you might need a bolster, a blanket, or maybe a block. Once we're there, I'm going to ask you to bring both your hands up first. Inhale with me and exhale it. Lean forward. Either stay on your forearms if you can, else let your arms go all the way out in front of you, and let's breathe here for a little while. Slowly come back up, drag your hands back, come all the way up, press your palms, flex that back toes in, lift yourselves up, and then take this right foot all the way back into a three-legged dog first. Bring that leg back down to the floor. Start crushing the heels down one by one. Press in through the shoulders, breathe out at the same time. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend its knee. And exhale, bring its knee down. As soon as you reach there, slide the right foot all the way back. Bring the left knee diagonally out towards the left side such that its foot is right in line with your right hand. Once you're there and highly settle with it, see if you're there to settle. If you need any props there, might use a block, bolster or blanket. Once we're here, let's breathe in and take both our hands up. With the exhalation, let's lean forward. Slowly bring yourselves back. Flex that back toes in. Press both your palms. Lift your hip up. Then lift the leg. Take it all the way back up into a three-legged dog. Bring it back down to the floor. Crush one heel down. Press in through the shoulders. And then drop your knees. Sit back down into Vajrasana. And that was all for today's session. Get both your legs straight away from each other, palms open to the ceiling. Let your shoulders be broad. Ground them to the floor. Take one long and deep breath in with me. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Relax yourselves into Shavasana. If you liked what you saw, what you did, kindly press that like button. Drop me some comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this video as much as you can. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.